I have a question about whether anyone else felt this. The moment where he's in college and he's at a party and he sings the song that his mother sang, and it was a moment of genuine happiness for him, and good came out of it. He meets his future wife, and I thought it's the one time he followed his mother rather than chasing after his father, and it's a happy moment, and it's good comes of it, and I thought, I didn't know if that was intentional, but it stuck out so much to me.
And everybody was making fun of him while he was doing it.
Right. He didn't care.
He didn't care.
He did not care.
Right. Look at the goofball, and he's like, yeah.
And he ends up actually, his future wife, who's at this party, comes up and says, "Where did you ever learn that song?" And he says, "My mother." Right. And then he immediately has that flush of, "Oh my God, I just said the words 'my mother' to a girl. This is going to ruin everything." And it actually turns out to be good. And that's why I love talking to people who read books, because I didn't even think of that until you just said that. And now I've just raced through the whole book in my head while you just said that. And you're right. That's the one time that he allowed himself to just sort of instinctively follow his mother's thing, and it led to the best thing in his life. And in fact, he talks about that story when he's relating it. He said, "I'm going to tell you 2 moments of college."
Right.
This one, and he goes through that whole story, and he calls his mother the next day and tells her he met a girl and he got his grades, and she's all happy, and it's like this wonderful, happy moment. And then he says, "And here's one other moment when I quit school to go play baseball."
Right.
To chase his father.
Right.
And he said that was the worst moment. That was the high and the low, and that I couldn't have broken my mother's heart anymore if I tried. And you're right, that's the complete problem of his life, that every time he chases after what his father thinks he should be, it leads him to some sort of disappointment. And the one time that he, actually allowed himself to goofily imitate his mom, he ends up, meeting the love of his life. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I'm going to have to... Can someone, if any of you all have any other tips that I should know about my book?
No, I'm done now.
I'm going to use it. No, I'm sure there's more. Because
See, unconsciously, it all comes back to Mom in a good way.
That's right.
It does.
You hold on to that.
I am holding on. That's what I loved about it.